Go.
What up, guys? Now we're heading to the heart of New York City. I'm on a mission to find some of the best fingerboard spots. We're gonna uncover all the hidden places. You won't believe the spots that we found and everything we had to do to get there. You know, we're gonna check out all the graffiti, find as many hidden spots as possible. And you know, as skateboarders, we look at everything differently. And as fingerboarders, we just look a little bit closer. We're on a mini skateboard mission. So come with me as we check out all the beautiful art in this city and enjoy this incredible architecture. I'm definitely here as a tourist, so come along for the ultimate tourist ride as we see how many fingerboard spots we can find. Now first we had to check the hotel, and we were actually really high up in the hotel, so every time you have to wait for an elevator, prepare, because it's 44 floors of waiting. So we had plenty of time to mess around in between, hitting the streets.
Here we go.
As soon as we hit the streets, there's fingerboard spots everywhere. Now, we really only had 2 days to wander around New York City and find as many spots as we could, so I was really hustling to keep up with the family
Quickly go as we move.
and spend enough time to get a couple clips here and there. Every spot you check out is so dopely unique. I personally love that so much stuff is made out of stone in New York. And never being here before, I'd never seen all the architecture except for in videos. Now, of course, it is Christmas with the kids, so we had to check out all the big attractions, especially the enormous tree, getting my kids used to the chaos of the streets. Now, let's talk about getting around New York City. Now, as a lover of graffiti, I gotta tell you I was pretty excited to ride the subway. Check it out. Now, it's not like the olden days when everything had tags everywhere, but you just know how much history is in this spot. All the billions of people who have rode on these trains, the incredible graffiti that has been on these trains. I mean, from crackheads to the most famous people in the world, everyone's been on these trains. And we were just taking it from spot to spot. You know, we had the fingerboard on deck, so pretty much anywhere we could, I was trying to get clips. Now, in New York, almost nothing is free, except for this sweet ferry ride, where you get to go check out the Statue of Liberty, and it takes you over to Staten Island. Now, Staten Island had the spots. The whole time I'm here, I'm just thinking and singing Wu-Tang in my head. But again, this park in Staten Island was probably one of the best spots I found in New York, period. It's like the architecture was made for fingerboarding. Now, my understanding is we got incredibly lucky. While we were here, it was pretty cold on Christmas Day, and what I've come to understand is that this park is usually so full, you don't even get to ride down these slides. Now, it was pretty chilly out, so we basically had the park completely to ourselves, which was one of the hardest parts of fingerboarding, because it was so cold you had to wear gloves, but every time I wanted to hit a spot, you gotta take your glove off. Means you only get so many good tries before your hand starts to get frostbite. Now, we didn't go to New York to just visit, we went to explore. So we checked out every nook and cranny that we could. We walked from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. And like I said, every single spot had so much to skate. I wish I had brought my real skateboard, but we just didn't have any time. I gotta say, Christmas in New York has definitely got a vibe. We had to do the tourist stuff and check out Times Square, check out City Park. I love the look of all the stone and rocks, granite, marbles. Now, as the trip continued, it got snowier and colder. It was definitely to a point where I could only hit a couple of fingerboard tricks before I had to put my glove back on. Being in New York, you know we had to check out some bootleg merchandise. We also had to check out some street food, the halal guys. I'm not even sure what we got, but it was absolutely delicious. Now, we were lucky enough to catch a show at Radio City, which I don't know if you know is a legendary theater. We were there to see the Rockettes, which was pretty interesting, but this theater has housed everyone in the world, it seems like. From Jay-Z to Frank Sinatra to Seinfeld. I mean, all the greats have played here, so it's very cool to check it out. Now, it was a winter wonderland for Christmas, which I'd never really traveled on Christmas before either. The airports were pretty empty, but the streets were packed. And only being there for a couple days, we definitely had to eat some fancy food, check out all the food trucks, taste as many pieces of pizza as possible. And then as quick as we were in New York, we had to go visit some other family in New Jersey. To make sure my kids understand how lucky they are to have multiple great-grandparents. This was quite the moving trip, but we had to check out fingerboard spots over at Grandpa's house. Now, we had to get creative over here, as the streets of New Jersey are not as packed with spots like New York is. Really appreciate you coming on this journey with me. New York was a blast. If you've never been there, I hope you get the chance to go. Highly suggest going during Christmas. It's also amazing because no one's at the airport. Gotta check out this final spot. Another bonus to the Christmas travel. This New York trip was one for the books. Let me know your favorite spot to go in New York if you've been out there. If not, let me know other spots I should visit. I'm trying to catch some more fingerboard clips on the road. Till next time, Tristan Minton, Pager One, and I'm out.